I think she's probably been put in there because, according to Donald Trump, she's a 10. You know that's what it is.
I want to be...
Because she said something yesterday that really pissed me off. And that was, she said, there will be no wokeness here.
Oh, yeah.
Let me explain something to you. Because without that wokeness, you might not have that job.
Yeah.
Because women were not invited to that table. Mm-hmm. Women were not invited to many tables in this nation. The reason we fought and busted our behinds to make sure that you didn't have to worry about this. And now to hear you talk about it and to hear anybody talk about the wokeness was put in place for a reason. Because black people couldn't get into colleges. Because women could not get into the colleges they wanted to go to. This is all women.
But speaking of Donald Trump, I was stunned and amazed by his new White House spokeswoman today. She's actually the youngest ever in that job, Karoline Leavitt. She's just 27 years old. But boy, was she giving it to the Trump haters in her first White House briefing. It was such sass, like this answer about the illegal immigrants that Trump is now getting kicked out of the country.
How many have a criminal record versus those who are just in the country illegally?
All of them, because they illegally broke our nation's laws and therefore they are criminals as far as this administration goes. I know the last administration didn't see it that way, so it's a big culture shift in our nation to view someone who breaks our immigration laws as a criminal, but that's exactly what they are.
Bang, Rowan, I couldn't do that at 27. No nonsense, straight to the point, courage, detail. By the way, I think the way that she answered is a lesson that many Liberal MPs could learn, faced by, ABC journalists or whatever, although I have to give Peter Dutton huge credit. He does give it right back as well.
Yeah, I think this is the new era of political leaders being honest. The days of spin, of all those advisors telling our politicians, oh, don't say this, you'll offend so-and-so. Make sure you mention this point. That's your talking points. There used to be, and there probably still are, these dreadful talking points that were handed around, certainly by Labor politicians and by Liberal politicians back in the kind of Turnbull and Morrison days. I don't know if they're still being handed around, but the reality is they shouldn't need to be. Because if you are the political leader, if you are a senior politician or any politician, you should be able to answer any question instantly, straight from the heart, on your fundamental basic principles. Maybe you need to fill in some of the specific detail at a later point, but you should be able to tell the truth on any single issue. And this is what drives me absolutely bonkers about all our politicians in Australia. Less so the coalition, but they are still part of it. This kind of constant, we mustn't say this because that's the right thing to do strategically, the focus group said this or whatever. Speak from the heart, be truthful and be honest, and the public will follow you and believe in you and listen to what you have to say. Now, this is the template that Donald Trump has set, and he has surrounded himself by people who are following this to the T. There's no filter. There's no kind of, oh, I better not say this. And we saw this in the nomination hearings. We saw this during his signing of the executive orders. Oh, yeah, this is a big one. This is a good one. All this sort of stuff. Be honest. Tell the truth. Be straight with the public. Talk to the public as if you're talking to your best mate or a close friend, and you'll go places. And this is what the Donald Trump White House is doing. What a change, Andrew, from that ghastly Karine Jean-Pierre, who was a DEI pick, who stumbled around, who lied repeatedly. The American people know what a liar she was because they saw the decrepit Joe Biden, and yet there she was every day fronting up saying, oh no, this guy's great, he's fit, he's doing
it's like
sit-ups,
just left him
running around, he's the
trampolining,
smartest person in the room.